time answering, then we'll move to the next question.
Okay.
Why are you interested in serving, and how would you balance serving the district you represent versus your service to the city overall?
Good question. First off, I'm a firefighter, and one of the things that I have learned over the years is a constant give back to your community that is provided for you. That's one of the primary reasons I'm running, to give back to the community that is provided for my family and for myself. To balance serving my district versus the city as overall, my primary residence is in Lakewood. As most of you know, that's probably a pretty established residential area with substantial growth. And the entire 3rd District is basically a lot of established homes, residential, with a fine selection of businesses, big box businesses in there. So we have a good mix in the 3rd District, and that would be carrying over to the entire city.
Thank you. What do you see as the next major challenges or priorities for Lee Summit, and give us your vision for meeting them?
Okay. Fortunately or unfortunately, however you view it, Lee Summit has missed the boat with a couple of big ticket businesses, Legoland, ProBass, a few others. It would be my challenge to try to bring in some business of that nature that would help with our branding for the city, and so that big ticket business would be a primary thing. My vision for meeting them would be to see if we can expand on that. I'm done.
Thank you. As Lee Summit's population grows to 100,000 and beyond, how would you ensure that appropriate infrastructure and continued public safety issues are met?
Well, there's little doubt this city is not going to grow to 100,000. I'd like to believe that one of these days we're going to turn around and see the city of Lee Summit be bigger than Independence and bigger than Overland Park. There's a couple of things that we will need to do to ensure that that happens. One, we're going to have to continue building the infrastructure. That'll come with partnerships with both the federal and the state. And also, in an effort to continue public safety, we're going to need to maintain workforces and ensure that those folks are kept in a manner that will keep them and not be a revolving door, and let's see us losing firefighters, police officers, emergency management people to larger cities, much like the city that I currently work in Belton. We've become like a farm club currently for Leawood, Overland Park, and I'd hate to see that happen to this city.
Thank you. Given the volatility of property taxes and other municipal income challenges, how would you propose to diversify the city's revenue base or appropriate expense reduction to ensure sustainment of current services to our citizens?
I'm not real sure, to be honest with you. There's certainly the property taxes and other income challenges that the municipality face are somewhat going to fall upon the citizens of the community. If you enjoy living the dream in this great city, then unfortunately, sometimes we're going to have to pay more. And I know nobody likes to taxes being raised. But to enjoy the services that this city offers, sometimes those may be necessary.
Thank you. The next question addresses cultural arts. What is Lee Summit's role in supporting and expanding cultural arts in our city?
Well, I think it's huge for not only the young people of the community, but certainly for any person of any age. If you look at the possibility of us building a theater out in Legacy Park, doing some more work downtown and opening that up to artists and other venues, then we're going to help keep more dollars here spending on the arts than people going to Kansas City or Overland Park to spend their money for cultural enjoyment. Certainly, everybody believes cultural arts are a pleasurable and plus thing. You know, it's one of those things that we always want to enjoy, but we never want to support. But if you can remember back to President Kennedy, that was one of the biggest things that he touted for Americans, was to enjoy our heritage and our cultural arts.
Thank you. What is the next step in the continued development of the Lee Summit Airport?
From the 3rd District perspective, unfortunately, or fortunately, however you view it, a lot of the constituents I've talked to in the 3rd District, and in particular those in the Lakewood area, have some opposition to the expansion of the Lee Summit Airport. My best bet is it's going to happen, and it's going to happen if we want to be competitive with Johnson County's airport. If we want to have further expansion of businesses and opportunities for those individuals who are in management or even labor to move in and out of this city at an easier method, then expansion of the airport seems to me to be a must.
Thank you. Arts. What approach and/or strategic partnerships would ensure a sustainable commercial and residential redevelopment? And what and when would economic incentives be appropriate?
Well, one of the things that I'm largely attracted to is residential and business interacting. I lived in the Westport area, West Plaza area for probably 15 years. And it was nothing nicer than being able to walk to a restaurant or be able to walk to a grocery store and enjoy those type of activities. I like the concept that is in the Longview area where the old style houses have been reproduced, and they're there with businesses close by for both everyone to shop and dine. Now the incentives to get those kind of things, we may be TIFs. Certainly, it'll be items that I think the city council will have to expand on and look at when presented to them.
Thank you. What is your position on the pending bond issues on the upcoming November ballot?
Well, I will have to plead because I'm not real certain what those issues are, and if you can tell me, I'd be delighted to talk about it.
If only I could.
Okay.
Please state why you believe the voters should support you as a candidate, and state what you would most like to accomplish during your term. I feel confident that the things I can do for the city of Lee Summit are similar things that I've done for other municipalities I've worked in. I was employed with the city of Kansas City, Missouri Fire Department for 25 years, and
retired from there as a division chief of training. While there, I also served in a number of management and union roles and was involved in a lot of not-for-profit organizations and boards. That experience, plus the education I've gotten at Harvard University's executive program, have helped me develop the ideas to be out of the box thinker, creative, and I think I bring a fresh look and idea to the council, which at times can be flooded with attorneys, more professional people. I like to think that I'm a professional, and the things that I offer are, I like having living an enhanced life through humor and also integrity. And the things that I say are the things that I will do, and those are the challenges that I'm willing to meet and bring forward.
Thank you very much. The final question addresses diversity. As our city continues to become more diverse, what approach should City Council take to capitalize on diversity's many benefits?
Well, you know, one of the great things about having lived in Kansas City was the diversity of it. Kansas City was basically an area of region, or of how would I want to say, of different nationalities living in particular points of the city. That seems to be on a continually rotating basis. Diversity in this city would definitely challenge the white flight to the suburbs. Certainly a community that's blended is definitely more reflective of the fabric of the nation, and something that I would seriously encourage us to work towards.
Thank you. That concludes the questions for Mr. DeWalt. Thank you very much.